Okay guys, so welcome back. It's nice to be back finally from the NEC Classic Motor Show, which I'm sure you all agree was a fantastic 3 days. Really enjoyed it. It was full on, and the lead up was full on as well, so I'm kind of just sitting back and having a little bit of rest now and just taking stock and getting everything in order. So yeah, the Bentley got back nice and safe and sound, and today I'm just on my way over to a place called Manor Park Classics. It's an auction house set up in Runcorn near Liverpool. It's run by a friend of mine, Stephen Ashworth, and it's been going probably 2 or 3 years now, and it's just gone from strength to strength. Anyway, I'm having to pare the collection down a little bit because it's simply a case of one in, one out at the moment. So the Lotus has found a new home, which is quite sad. You know, we had a nice few episodes with that, and I know how much it meant to Tom, and I really enjoyed the car when I had it as well. And I've also decided to move on. The 928 GT, sorry, dozy person at the lights. The 928, that's going into auction today in the platinum sale. So I just thought it'd be interesting for you guys to come down with me, have a look what they've got in the sale, have a look what they've got for the upcoming sale. I've got no affinity with these guys, by the way. I just thought I'd have a little day out and a little mooch about and chew the fat and see what's there, as well as check the Porsche out because it's going up for auction this evening. And probably the way that the market is, the likelihood is it won't sell, but it's a day out, isn't it? So anyway, come with me, and I hope you all enjoy. On arrival, I'm met by sales director Jim Gregory. And after a quick glance around the mezzanine, which houses some of CEO Stephen Ashworth's private collection, he agrees to show me around. Yeah, so show me around, Jim.
Right, okay, well we're setting up today for our platinum sale tonight. And as you see, as you come in, we've got a nice array of cars here. So we've got two very different Ferraris from different genres.
Wow, look at that Porsche.
That's a beautiful
That's
Porsche,
the best car I've seen in here.
Is it? Fancy you saying that?
I'll tell you what, it looks well. I don't know, some whippersnapper, I don't know.
Well, do you know what? It's a rare thing, isn't it? It's a GT, manual gearbox, lovely mileage, fantastic history, and it's in guards red. Who doesn't want a guards red Porsche?
It's a lovely, clean car, Jim, and you know
is.
what? I want to keep every car. I'm like a hoarder.
Yeah.
But I've got no space. And you know the lovely story behind this with old Tom, and
yeah.
you know, it's a shame we couldn't keep them. The Lotus went to a new home a few weeks ago, and you found out where the net went.
Yeah, so
Wow.
it fitted the net.
Excellent.
Yeah, see, do things properly here, you know.
Yeah. You know, I couldn't remember where it went. I just put it to one side.
It's to stop your bottles of wine rolling around the boot.
Yeah, I drink all them, so there's never any rolling about.
Yeah, I bet you do.
So this is all high-end stuff, isn't it?
All high-end stuff. We do these things, the platinum sales. This is our second one this year. We're going to do more next year.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, we've got 30 cars or 31, including a couple of high-end bikes as well. And it's a great evening. There'll be a bit of fun. We've got Anthony
I noticed
Reid
you got
here.
a bar set up.
There's a bar, yeah. Well, we knew you were coming, you see.
Free?
Steady. So, Anthony Reid's here with Steve Berry. They're going to have a Q&A, so anyone can ask him questions about touring car racing. And even Steve with Top Gear, if that's your thing. And it's just going to be a fun night. And then the auction starts. And these cars here, all for the right reasons, are unique in their own way, which is great. Let's go and have a look at some more. So
Ferraris, yeah?
Ferraris.
Is this like the Magnum one?
The one before, he had the one slightly after. It was ever so slightly different, but yeah, that's what people describe it as 328 GTS.
Yeah.
So yeah, very 80s.
I have Magnum on sometimes in the background, you know, when I'm working in the garage.
Yeah.
Along with like the Sweeney and, you know, Minder. And
I have the
it's all the old
professionals.
cars, isn't it?
That's my thing.
Professionals, yeah?
Yeah, that's my thing. I love that. Now, DB7. This actually sold pre-sale. So guy came along, looked at it, viewed it, wanted it, couldn't bear to wait for the sale.
Yeah.
Put an offer on it, and the vendor accepted it. So therefore, this is pre-sold.
So did you have 30 cars originally, was it?
There will be, yeah. It's
and now
still
they're
here.
up 29 now.
29 now, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's sold. We can only sell it once, so it's sold. That's, you know.
So do you mainly keep, when you do, you know, when you do one of these sales, do you do it like just for 30 cars?
Yeah, there or
just keep
thereabouts.
it
It's
small?
more about the quality than the quantity for this sale. You know, our general sales that we have 7 times a year, there's 110, 120 cars.
Yeah.
Right, mixed bag. But these sales are just special cars. You know, for example, a GT2. How many of these you see kicking about?
That's a nice car, isn't it?
Isn't it beautiful? And it's a UK right-hand drive supply car. So again,
Is that rare?
very, yeah.
I mean, the 928, I think there was only 38 delivered in right-hand drive to the UK originally.
This is probably less.
Yeah?
A lot of them went left-hand drive, a fair few went to the States. This is a UK supply car, very rare.
Yeah.
Beautiful condition, low mileage. You move on to
Isn't
that.
this like the one that Richard Rowlands did up?
Yeah, yeah, it is, very rare thing. You move on to that. Now there's a very special car, Gary, 3-litre CSI BMW.
I love these.
I mean, look at that. Isn't
Yeah.
that just amazing?
Yeah, it's a thing of beauty, that, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
Lovely colour scheme as well.
Yeah, it is. It's been completely restored. It's just amazing. But again, find another one.
These aren't in the platinum sale, are they?
Yeah, these are.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, the early Land Rover is, and we just put that on the ramp to show
Yeah.
people that what we've got. But
That is
yes,
lovely, that, isn't it?
again, nut and bolt restoration, left-hand drive.
The son-in-law would love that, I tell you.
Well, there you go. Now, you see the beauty of this car, this can go anywhere worldwide. It was originally Italian, came back to the UK, but look at it, it's
What's
brand
the
new.
reserve on this?
The estimate on it is somewhere around between 26 to 30, but you're never going to find another one. That's brand new,
That's absolutely stunning, that.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you go for something completely different, Mustang.
Yeah.
Now it's got a little bit of the Eleanor look about it, but this is running neck end of 800 brake horsepower. Oh, that's a special car.
They don't do it for me, these, and I can't tell you why, because they are a beautiful car.
They are. And then the BMW 1M,
Yeah.
again, a car that changed things a little bit for BMW. This is probably the closest you're going to get to an E30 M3. So it hasn't got all the driver aids that the modern BMWs have. This is quite a raw car.
My next door neighbour's got an M3.
E30.
She's 87.
Brilliant. What a lady. Here we go.
Well, it's like the Porsche.
Yeah.
Old Tom was 94 when I bought that off him. He was driving around a 5-litre Porsche GT.
Classic cars appeal to all ages and genres, don't they? That's the
You know-
good thing about it.
Do you know all these lovely, beautiful, top of the range cars, aren't they?
Yeah.
You so often find there's like an old dear or an old guy driving them, and they're really well looked after.
Yeah. Well,
You
what
know,
are you going to drive when you're 80? An old car.
Depends how poor I am by that point.
Yeah.
Probably one of them little lecky scooters. My next door neighbour, he liked to drink and all that, all the time. And one day I saw him coming up the road on his electric scooter going against traffic. Like pickles, you know. He's a real character.
Yeah, well, that's what the world needs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, that's the beauty of the classic car world, because a lot of our customers are characters. And that's great. You know, it makes us so different.
I love the stories behind all the cars as well.
It's how people buy them, why they bought them.
What's the story behind the Alfa Romeo? Because this is
Well,
Day of the Jackal, isn't it?
Yes, it's an Alfa. It's done a little bit of light rallying in its day. There's some fabulous photographs in the history file of this car.
Giulietta, isn't it? Yeah.
Giulietta, yeah. Very nice car. A little bit set up for rally specs. You've got full harnesses and the lap counter. But again, it's a nice, genuine, honest car.
Sorry, Jim, we've just seen the Tiger. The V8 Tiger. Wow.
That's distracted you. When was the last time you seen one of these?
The last time I saw one of these was in somebody's front garden. It had race numbers on it.
Yeah.
The guy was really eccentric, this old guy, and he said, I beat Sterling Moss into 7th place in the 60s in this car.
Wow.
And it was literally covered in rubbish, and you know, the guy was a hoarder.
Yeah.
But he loved his cars, you know, and it was literally falling in half, but still a valuable car.
It's a
isn't
Tiger.
There's not many of these.
No, there
and
isn't.
especially with race history and,
Yeah,
you know.
that's the thing. But when you think the concept of this car, big American lump, small British sports car, you know, what a combination. Who'd have thought of that?
Yeah. What was the one in Get Carter? It wasn't a Tiger, was it? Probably just an Alpine one.
It was just an Alpine. Well,
Yeah.
I think.
And she ended up in the boot and pushed it into the water, didn't he?
That's
And
right.
She was in the boot.
That's right.
I think she
Yeah,
was a
good old
bit of a
Michael
blue
Caine.
movie star, yeah.
Yeah. Now, look at
this.
that.
Wow.
That's just not a
Maserati.
car, is it? Yeah, 3.5 GT. That is a special, special car.
Very rare car.
Very
Look
good
at the
condition.
size of the wheels.
Oh,
Wow.
it's. But imagine this when this was built. And the rest of the world was turning out ordinary things, and this turns up. It's just Italian chic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Only the Italians could do that.
You have to be somebody to own one of them back in the day.
I'll say.
And look at this. This is cute, isn't it? This is more up my street.
Yeah, it's a bit of you, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at this. You know, if I had a car like that when I was a little kid, I wouldn't have slept. You know when you see the kids driving around these little Jeeps and electric with the little gear stick and all? God, they must think they've died and gone to heaven. It's I mean, if we had cars like that when we were kids.
We had go-karts that we used to nick wheels off trolleys.
We had a plank with 2 pram wheels, didn't we?
Yeah. No, we used to nick trolleys from supermarkets. You had ball bearings in the wheel. They were quicker spinners.
Yeah.
They were quicker.
Yeah.
There you go. But like skateboards.
I didn't know you were a thief, Jim.
It's, you know, goes with the territory. But this is beautiful.
Nice straight car, this, yeah.
Isn't it? Again, the colour combination, primrose yellow with the brown leather, amazing.
Isn't it a shame the way the seats go? You know, I'm just restoring a Bentley now and the seats have gone exactly the same with little cracks, and they go hard because the hood's down and you know, years and years of sun, it just dries them out if they're not fed.
That's it. Again,
but you can't get this leather anymore, you know that?
Can't you?
No.
I'm not surprised. Imagine how much that costs.
You get a variation.
But not the same. Because you can feel how thick it is, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
And it's the grain in it as well.
Look at that. How nice is this? Very old Jaguar. I think it's 1947 from memory, or there or thereabouts.
I bet you this has got some stories to tell.
Oh, I wish. You imagine 1947, you know, when the world was in meltdown
2 years
from
after
the
war, yeah.
Exactly. The type of person who could afford to buy that stuff.
It's sad, really, you know, when you think of the war efforts and all that. All these posh Bentleys and Jaguars, they were just taken onto the front. They were made into vans.
Yeah,
they were carrying troops.
Yeah, exactly.
And imagine being an owner of one of them beautiful cars. They say, we're taking this now for the war effort.
Yeah.
They get them back after the war in some fashion.
If they were lucky.
Yeah. A lot of them ended up as camera cars as well. Yeah. They'd shoot movies out the back of them.
Yeah, that's what they did. But that's why people hid them. That's why there aren't many pre-war cars kicking about for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this as well. When's the last time you've seen one of them? Touring car. But we move along now. Talking of red Porsches. How good is that?
I think Nigel Benn had one of these, didn't he? But he had it converted into a convertible.
Well, back in the day, these were the thing to have, weren't they? And some people used to put flat fronts on them as well. But this is a very, very nice car. Beautiful condition. It's got the aero kit on it from the factory. Again, guards red. Automatic gearbox.
Hardly any wear on the seats.
No, you can just tell this has been a cherished car, this.
That's the only thing I wouldn't be too crazy about, is the fact that it's an automatic box.
Well, do you know what? That appeals to me. I know
you're
should
old and you know, you're almost in a Zimmer frame.
You're a terrible man, Mr. Mavers. You're a very terrible man.
We're the same age, by the way.
We are, yeah.
I'm actually older than him.
My paper round was easier.
I like this Range Rover.
Yeah, again, allegedly one of 2 in this colour, xenon blue.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a rare colour, that.
Very rare colour. This isn't in the platinum sale, this will be in the December sale, this car. Right. So all these here are going to be in the December sale, so it's all lemon there in the platinum sale.
And these are not big money, these, are they?
No.
I think for the money you get a hell of a car.
Yeah. Well, how much is a new one of these now? 120 grand?
Yeah.
Give or take?
That's right, 120, yeah.
So let's say you give 10 or 12 for this. This is going to turn more heads than a 120 grand Range Rover.
Yeah.
So what would you do with the other 100 grand you save?
Pay for your insurance on it. Because these are almost impossible to get insured. Well, in London you can't get insured for one of them.
Yeah, depends where you go.
They're just stolen literally the next day after they buy them.
Yeah, they are. But we come back into here.
Nice little Elan there.
Yeah, that's going to be in the sale for December.
Tell me, Jim, weren't they available as kit cars as well? Wasn't it cheaper? Wasn't it a tax dodge? Or
yeah, that's right, yeah.
Tax incentive, I should say.
Yeah, that's how they kind of got round certain things. That was good old Mr. Chapman. He knew all the ways around things, didn't he? Bless him. As well as suspension setups.
And you see them in various states, don't you? Because some people put them together badly.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like Caterhams, isn't it? You see Caterhams, if a factory-built Caterham's fantastic. You get one of someone's bought. You don't know how good it is, do you? You just don't know how good it is. You know, man in the shed with 3 spanners. It's not ideal, building a sports car with that performance.
You've really got to look into a car when you're buying it. If you like, for instance, if you wanted one of those cars you know, what we've just talked about, they're the things you check out, the gaps in the doors, things like that.
Yeah, you do. Or you
The
buy
Range
it.
Rovers, I see a hook on the back, I walk away.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do, but you know, you can't help but think it's been pulling boats out of the sea, you know, on the beach.
Exactly. But these are things of the cars, but when you buy an older car, its past history sometimes is unknown. So you've got to look at it in the here and now.
Yeah.
And then you've got to make your decision based upon. And if you buy an older car that's been restored, sometimes all the old issues and problems don't exist anymore because they've been dealt with. But it's always prudent to go through it.
That looks like a Datsun.
It is.
But that's a late one, isn't it?
Well, it's a
Z, is it?
It's a Z, yeah. It's a 280ZX.
Yeah.
Now the original ones, which you call the Z cars, were a little bit more curvaceous.
Yeah.
Were all two-seaters. They made this mainly for the American market. This car was made for, but they did have a rear seat. This is a rare one, which only has the two-seater, slightly shorter chassis.
So what year would this be? 80s?
This is 80s. Yeah. This is
the other ones were pretty, weren't they? I remember seeing
slightly more curvaceous. Yeah.
We used to go down to Melwood and watch Liverpool train as little kids.
I know what you're going to say now. Kevin Keegan had one in white.
Dark blue one.
Dark blue?
Dark blue, yeah.
Yeah.
And he got out of it and it looked like a huge car next to him because he was about this big.
Yeah, he was one.
But everybody else got off the coach. You know, we saw Emily News pulling the baskets with the balls in and that.
That's right.
But he pulled up separately, you know, in his car.
Well, he was the man, wasn't he, back in the day?
Yeah.
See, we're of the age where you can remember Kevin Keegan.
Yeah.
And then he sold him and bought Kenny Dalglish. And we all thought it was a big mistake.
But what a player he was.
What a player, yeah.
Anyway, we digress, yeah, come on.
Come on, let's get back in there.
That's my childhood as well, one of these.
One of them? Yeah.
My dad didn't have one.
But it's lovely,
Used to
isn't
lust after one, you know.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Yeah, great colour combo. Here we go, another 911.
Wow, look at the interior on that as well.
I know. Don't get that anymore, do you? There's probably more of these than there are of them.
I know.
That's the thing.
I've never been into 911s either. Don't ask me why. Because I think they're great cars, but I think what it was, I always kind of lusted for luxury when I was a kid, because we didn't have much in that.
Yeah.
But when you look inside a Porsche, there's nothing to them. There's a couple of clocks.
Well, that's Germanic. That's what German cars were like back in the day. They still are to a point.
I think that's why I like the top of the range Mercedes, the Rolls-Royces, because you've got nice walnut dash.
Yeah.
I used to like the Land Crabs as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the Wolseley
they were very
6s,
palatial.
Oh,
yeah.
they were beautiful, them cars, on the hydroelastic suspension. And they just floated, didn't they, like a magic carpet.
Yeah. Well, you see in the early 30s, back in the day when I started at BMW, you sold a car, then you had to sell someone a radio, an aerial, and the speakers. They were all extra. You just get the car.
Yeah. But you never get the extras back when you come to sell the car.
No, you didn't. But the way it was. Yeah. But this is nice. It's a Targa. Again, guards red with the Fuchs alloys on. Nice thing. I think it's 1980. Yeah, let's look at the plates on it.
So for the
so
viewers, a Targa is basically the middle bit comes out, doesn't it?
Yeah, the middle bit comes out and you've still got this bit back here. And it's got the rear wiper as well, which is quite an interesting extra.
Oh, yeah.
Not many did have that. That was an option. Again, wipers, an option. Who knew?
You know, we visited Elliot Kuka over in New York. God rest his soul. He's passed away since earlier on the year, and he had some Porsches in there, and he had a soft window. He had a rare soft window.
Really?
Early 911, yeah. Super rare, you know.
Yeah. Well, Porsche reintroduced these. Can't think when it was now, about 4 or 5 years ago. They replicated this in the modern car with a Targa. Beautiful looking thing. Don't see many of them. But people often preferred the convertible to the Targas. I think I prefer a Targa. Just a bit more going on. But that's the beauty again, isn't it?
No, you prefer it because you don't get your hair spoiled. It's just like having the sunroof open. Whereas convertible, the wind comes from the back, doesn't it? And you end up like terms of endearment. Shirley MacLaine.
I've had all my hair cut off now, so it doesn't matter. And then look at this.
Flat floor?
Yeah. 1960, what year is it? 67, is it? It'll tell us on the screen. Let's have a look. No, it's earlier. Tell a lie. 64.
Wow.
I mean, look at that.
Early,
so this is, 61's when these came out. This is only 3 years into the production.
George Best. He had a blue one, didn't he? Dark blue.
Many famous people had these back in the day. It was the car to have. Yeah. But, it's old English white, red leather, on the wires. It's been restored. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
And white as well.
Yeah, colour to have. very much the colour to have.
You know, the
but
doors never seem to fit properly on these, and
But they
you know,
do,
little
they do.
quirks like that. You know, the lights would be different.
Yeah.
You know, the gaps between the indicator and they were just handmade, weren't they?
Yeah.
And little quirks like that, it was becoming to the car, wasn't it?
Well, it was, but back in the early days, early Maseratis and Ferraris, no two were ever the same.
Yeah.
If you measured them, they were different. No two were ever the same, and the parts had to be cut to fit each individual car. That's how they were made.
Yeah.
I dare say these were quite similar.
These are a lovely car.
Well, this is you, isn't it?
Well, I had one of these. I had a 230 SL. This is 280, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a 230 SL, and I was 25 years of age when I bought it, and I had it for 28 years, and I cut my teeth on these.
So 25 years of age, and you had one of them.
Yeah. Used to get out with my ripped jeans and all that. I thought it was the wheel, you know.
You probably
Still
were
do.
back then. Yeah, never changed, have you?
But you know what? I tell you what, one of these to restore, it's pretty tricky.
I can imagine.
I mean, there's not an awful lot in them, but you know, it's the way the wings weld on. You have
Yeah.
to put them here, and you know.
Yeah, it's a one-piece
getting
front,
everything
isn't it?
lined up, yeah.
Yeah, it's back in the day. That would have been the car to have.
We just test the door because these are hard to get right. That's lovely,
Perfect.
perfect. And I tell you what, awkward to fit as well. These rubbers.
Yeah.
Because if you've had any kind of body work done and nothing, and it doesn't line up properly, there's no way you can fit the rubbers. That's gorgeous.
Yeah. Seen the interior on it as well.
Yeah, but
That's a completely retrimmed interior.
yeah, but it's. I mean, that's not for me because it's not. It hasn't got the original railway pattern, the perforations in the seat. But it's nice all the same,
Yeah, of course it is.
and it's clean and it's straight.
Yeah. And it's got the
uh,
hard top, and it's got a red hood
It's
as
just
well.
a good usable classic, isn't
It
it?
is exactly that. And it's the type of thing with classics. You could buy this car, run it for a couple of years, and not lose any money.
I think these are, for me, they're overpriced anyway. There's too many of them to fetch that kind of
There's-
money unless it's absolutely
Unless it's
perfect.
right. There are, but it's finding a good one. If
Yeah.
you find a good one,
that's
it's
it.
a keeper.
Yeah, but there's still big money. There's still, you know,
Oh,
you
yeah.
look at the coupes with all the wood and the chrome.
Yeah.
There's so much more work in them to restore. They're not even in the same price range as these,
No.
and I can't understand it because you throw a stick, you let 10 of these sometimes, you know. And
It's
but-
the convertible thing, isn't it? And it's I don't know, I think the word pagoda
Yeah.
conjures up a romance in people's minds, and hence that's-
Chinese, like
Yeah,
the roof, wasn't
that's
it? The hard
yeah,
top.
it's the roof, yeah.
But
Have you got it?
let's have a look at the
Yeah.
lump.
I mean, look at that.
That's lovely, that.
And that's the quality of this car, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
Look at that.
Yeah, nice and clean.
Yeah.
I like engine bays like this because you can see what you're working on.
Well,
you
you
can see if
can.
there's you know, you can get in there without getting covered in oil.
Yeah, but
It's
you
just
look, you know,
nice.
you look at this now. Everything's, you know, look at the fan. It's been cleaned. The belts are new. This is beautiful. The battery's new. Someone's really
Just
cared
a
for
well
this.
maintained, nice, usable
It
classic.
is. And all the things that people don't do, as a rule, you know, expansion tank. It's lovely. Usually they're full of drips and different
Yeah.
colours. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a manual as well.
It is.
That's
Rare.
really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But has it got a 5-speed?
I think it's a 4.
Yeah,
but
it's a 4.
It's left-hand drive as well.
The best ones to have have got a 5-speed ZF box.
Right. Well, they later ones.
No, I think it was an option. It was an
Was it?
expensive
An
option.
expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. As was power steering as
The
well.
rarest ones of the lot were the 250 SL
Yeah.
California, which didn't have a soft top, but had the hard top.
Just the hard top.
So
of
you live
on
in a
or
hot
off.
climate, you
Yeah.
lift it off and you left it off.
Yeah.
But it had a little bit of a back seat as well.
Yeah,
My
because you
one-
lose the space, yeah.
My 230 SL, I got the side sitting seat fitted there because you know, I had little girls and you know, 2 little girls you can take out whatever, and I got rid of it after 28 years because I had 3 girls.
Yeah.
You know, when the third one came along, it was like wasn't an
What
option.
you do, yeah. Yeah,
Happy days.
But that is, yeah.
I
But
used to
again,
go everywhere, and man, I used to go up and down to London twice, 3 times a week.
again, that's
Did
the
like
secret. Use them.
A couple of 100,000 miles in
Yeah. Use the car. Makes them better.
Yeah.
And you have the enjoyment of it as well.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. Keep it moving. And I think the last car, well, there's 2 cars here, 2 fast forwards from different genres. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Mind your fingers. There you go.
No, it's a bit of the tension on that's a bit tricky.
There you go. Nice. Now, look at that. RS Focus, this has done 8,000 miles. It's a Lux pack. This is as good as it gets, and it's got the Motor Tune pack on it, which is Ford approved. So this car, other than Motor Tune pack, is straight from the factory, Lux pack, everything, in the blue, 8,000 miles. I mean, that is a unicorn.
What's the reserve on there?
Well, this will do, or should do, early 40s. Because there won't be many in that condition. And then from that, you move on to where it all started.
These have always blown me away, these.
Always, always. This is the beginning.
But you remember, like, you know, there'd be a firm photograph with, like, I wouldn't say they were Mexicos, but they were just standard, you know, escorts.
Yeah.
And there'd be 25 of them in a row, and workers standing by them, just bread and butter cars for deliveries and all that, and the vans.
That's it, yeah.
They've just gone through the roof, haven't they?
Yeah. The right ones have RS 2000s, Mexicos, RS 1800s, that type of thing. But this is, it's beautiful.
What's the story behind it?
Well, so we got this car into us about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
From a collector, and another collector bought it, but he used it as well. And he did various little rallies in it, and this, that, and the other. And then he went through it and made it absolutely perfect again. And it's amazing.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's the colour as well, because yes, you don't see many
They're normally
Mexicos.
mustard colour,
exactly, yeah, or whatever. Orange was the famous colour for them. This colour, I can't remember the name of it now, but this colour is beautiful.
It's blue, isn't it?
I ask you.
And this is going in the December
This is going
sale?
December sale, yeah. So again, nice original Land Rover. Lovely thing, rare thing.
The Queen had one, didn't she?
Yeah, for donkey's years.
Yeah.
But they're not as expensive as you may think. So this one came from a customer of ours in Anglesey, which is bizarre because, I don't know how many people know this car was designed on the beach at Anglesey.
Wow.
He drew it in the sand way back when.
Tell me, Jim, is it true, the rumour I heard that the Toyota Land Cruiser, Toyota wanted to launch them in the UK, and Land Rover allegedly paid them millions not to bring it over to the UK because it would have just knocked spots off this? Because they are amazing, them old Land
Yeah,
Cruisers.
they are. I don't know if that's true or not. I've heard that. But you don't know. I mean, funnily enough, going off on a bit of a tangent here, we got a car in earlier this week, a Pegasus. You ever heard of one of those? Rare thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about them, so I did my research. They only made 19 of them.
Yeah.
President Mitterrand gave the guy who started the company a unit at Magny Cours to build them because the French wanted to be involved in 1990. Then the Gulf War kicked in, and then the fuel crisis, so it all went pop, and Mitterrand pulled the plug.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is also said that Ferrari, Aston, Bentley and Rolls lobbied the French government not to let them build that car because it was so good. How true that is, I don't know. But that's a story that goes round, which I learnt yesterday.
It's all corrupt, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But that's the bigger world. We just deal with what we see, don't we? We just mess around with classic cars, and that's what it's all about. Right, almost forgot, Gary. Got that many cars, we forgot about these two. Now, this is no ordinary Escort. This has had, I dread to think, to be fair, I dread to think how much money's been spent on this. But look at it, it's registered, road rally, full harnesses, very, very big cage in there, proper Cobra race seats, Cosworth engine, Works arches, Miller Lite style wheels, and look at that. And it's in a vibrant, probably called a Viper green maybe.
I'd say snot green myself, but whatever. No, it is an unusual colour. I love all them 70s colours, you know, the vibrant yellows and oranges and reds, and
you just don't see it now,
just happy, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, it is.
Then we went to like white.
Well, we see a sea of greys,
Silver.
don't we? Various shades of grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a film there somewhere. Anyway, look at this. Now, Lotus Elise. You know how special these are, but
I
guess
remember
what?
when these came out.
Yeah, I do. This is done 2,000 miles. Again, hand-built cars, Lotus, not perfect, doesn't matter. They were never perfect, they're not meant to be. And that's the way these are. This is the closest thing you're ever going to get to a racing car on the road, because it's so low. And it's so raw, and it's so basic, but that's what it's meant to be.
Very aerodynamic as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but look at the interior. There's no niceties in there. You don't want them. You want to go and have some fun in that.
It's actually quite nice, isn't it, the dash on that?
It is, and I've got to say, this is one of the most comfortable cars I've ever been in, Lotus Elises, because
can you get out?
yeah, as long as no one's looking. But the position, what I mean by that is the steering wheel, the pedals, the seat, everything is just perfect, and you can see how it was designed.
Lotus were like that, weren't they? Everything was...
it was just perfect. With some cars, you've got your pedals slightly to the left or the steering wheel to the right.
Yeah.
These, absolutely bob on. But like I say,
you hear stories of Chapman, you know, back in the day, going in, testing shock absorbers and matching them up, you know, hand-picking them all, because he was very particular about the ride and the quality of his cars.
Yeah. And that's what we're left with, you know, it's a legacy, isn't it?
I just think on most Lotus, the chassis are a little bit flimsy because it was all about weight, wasn't it?
It was.
Which is a shame, because, you know, as you go through time, that's where the rot sets in.
It does, but that was the race thing, wasn't it? You wanted
Well, they were fiberglass, but with a steel
steel chassis.
chassis.
But look at it.
Lovely registration plate on that. Not what it says, but the way it looks. All these, again, evocative of our childhood, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Remember them well.
Loads of people used to go to work on
I was
them.
just going to say that, you don't
With
see
the
it that
goggles and the hat with the leather.
open face helmet and the peak. Yeah, and the high vis.
My mate's dad had a wolf head strapped to the front. He was a bit eccentric, you know. But I always remember it, he thought it looked great, you know.
Do you know why they
Crazy
stopped
things.
putting plates on there? Bit of useless information
Kill
for
people.
you. Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
People
like
just
a
go up the
knife.
handlebars and chop the face
I
off.
love this Triumph.
Yeah. Again, you see a lot of these
It's a bit
in
Great
films,
Escape,
don't
innit?
you?
What was that, a T90 was it? The Great Escape, it was a
Yeah,
Triumph,
but
wasn't
one that everyone says was, what's his name? Richard Gere in An Officer and a Gentleman.
Oh yeah.
He rode one of them. So there you go.
Anyway, cup of tea time, innit?
Yeah. Let's go and do that.
So later on, around 6:30, the auction finally kicks off. Well, it's the first lot. It's a Ducati motorbike. It's 25 grand. I don't know whether that bodes well or not. I think there's only one bike in the sale, but or maybe there's a few bikes in the sale. Maybe there's 3 or 4. It's a lot of money. Then I patiently wait as the lots tick by until the Porsche goes up at lot number 9.
28,500 it goes once, and 28,500 it goes twice. We're finished, we're done with your online bid, and it's £28,500 finished done. Your bid revision online is 28,000. Take it back to online. At 25,000 is your bid. My commission interest is out. 26,000 new bidders. And 26,000 rejections bid at £20,000. 21's online. 22 straight back in. At 22,000. At £25,000, 25,000, at £25,000, at 6,000, 6,000, coming in the top, at £6,000, at £20,000, paid 1,000 if we can, and £20,000 to bid now. That's all the online, £20,000.
So everything seems to be going way below the estimates or the reserve. Maybe there's just a few people after one certain car, I don't know. There's plenty of people here, but you don't know what they're thinking or whether they're here to bid or just to watch. Here we go, in for a penny.
And £23,000 stuff. And £23,000 is paid down to 23. And £23,000 for it. And 23. And £23,000 is for it here at the minute. £23,000 coming back in now to 24. And 24, thank you online, you're in. 25 on it. £29,000. And £29,000.
Oh well, in for a penny as I said. And I think the market's just a little bit down at the moment, but it was nice to just put it in there and just feel the water. And I think it got up to what, 29,000, which, you know, isn't a kick in the teeth, but I think it's way below its market value. And it's a very specialist, very particular car, quite rare. So there only has to be one person for it, and that's the nature of the beast. But yeah, everything seems to be going like below the reserve, as I said. or, you know, below what the car's really worth. But we've got another auction here on the 12th, and it might be worth putting it into that one. You know, you've got to dip your toe in the water and see how things are, see how the market is, and yeah, it was just a little bit below what I wanted for it, so onwards and upwards. Now, this is a really interesting car. It's a beautiful restoration. It's the right spec, the right colour, super rare car, and it's just right. It looks correct in every way. Now, the estimate's 70 to 80,000 on this, and what is it up to now? 47. Let's see how it does, because I think this is one of the stars of the show, one of the stars of the auction, and if anything's going to sell, I think it's going to be this. So let's see how it does. So the BMW reaches 50,500, but I hear a deal was struck after the auction and the car was eventually sold along with 12 other cars, so not a bad evening at all considering we're so close to Christmas. So if anything, the night was a huge success, bringing awareness to the big sale for the other cars on view, coming up in the main auctions in just 3 weeks' time on the 6th of December. And as for the Porsche, well, I guess that's coming home with me. Thank you for watching this episode of Classic Obsession. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you all next time.